there have been three teams that have kind of separated themselves from the pack, and that is the Buffalo Bills, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Eagles. Now, you ever just look at a team and just, this is different. These people are different. Jalen Hurts is playing at the best he's ever played. The Eagles' defense is good. Their offense is good. A.J. Brown, Miles Sanders. They just look different. And I heard somebody, I read on Twitter. Shouts out to the good Twitter. I heard on Twitter that, people think that the Eagles are kind of fraudulent because I think they've only played like one winning or two winning teams, and one of them had Cooper Rush as their starting quarterback. And I understand that. I think they beat the Vikings and the Cowboys, and everybody else was either at 500 or below 500, or just wasn't that good of a team. And this is coming off the heels of the Eagles beating the Houston Texans 29-17 on Thursday Night Football. Yet another performance where Jalen Hurts looked good. His connection with A.J. Brown just gets stronger week after week. But for the people that say it's kind of fraudulent, for the people that say Jalen, they haven't really beat a good team. So how do you combat that? What are you supposed to do? Like, what if you don't play a good team, or you think that they haven't played a good team? What should they do? They should blow out people. They should destroy people. And that's exactly what they're doing. They struggled the first half against the Texans, but they ultimately scored, I think it was 14-14 at the half. They scored 15 points in the next half. You see, and then you just look at the Eagles, man. A lot of questions that I had going into the season was all on Jalen Hurts. Kind of like the questions that I had with the 49ers. I think if Jimmy G was a little more consistent, they would be in that pack. The Kansas City Chiefs, the Bills, and the Eagles. But the question that I had about Jalen Hurts, is he a good passer? If they make you pass the ball, how are they able to win? They've exceeded that. Again, they just look different. And I think I said this last episode. If they don't at least make it to the NFC Championship or the Super Bowl, this season is a major letdown. And not because, I know going in, a lot of people didn't have the Eagles making much of any noise. But when you have Darius Slade, when you have A.J. Brown, when you have Devontae Smith, when you have Miles Sanders, when you have Jalen Hurts, when you got Robert Quinn, when you have Lane Johnson, when you have Fletcher Cox, this is what you're supposed to look like. And look at all the other teams in the NFC, and think to yourself, how could we not have so much high expectation for this team? The Green Bay Packers seem like they're kind of imploding. The Commanders, come on now, it's the Commanders. The Eagles, not the Eagles, the Falcons, the Bears. Like, if the Eagles do not make I understand about the Bucks, but the Bucks aren't even leading in their division at this point. I think they're 2 games below 500. All I'm saying is this, man. You can tell when a team looks different. Like when you watch the Kansas City Chiefs, you can tell something's different. This team just looks drastically different than most teams. When you look at the Buffalo Bills, the Buffalo Bills look drastically different from their defense to their offense. They look drastically different. And when you look at this Eagles team, I was talking to Dan Orlowski the other day. Shouts out to the name drop. And he says something if you watch his film breakdown, it's great. Like he's one of the best to do it. But he said the Eagles, the best way to beat them is for them to beat themselves. To me, that's the ultimate compliment. And hey, man, The Eagles are good. Again, shouts out to them winning on Thursday Night Football, 29-17. And honestly, it wasn't even that close after the second half. And that's another thing that I do like and appreciate about the Eagles. When even their struggle games, they win. Like, and that's another thing that you can tell about great teams. How do they look when they struggle? And some teams, when they struggle, hell, when you watch the Green Bay Packers struggle, they look god awful. This year, when you see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers struggle, they look god awful. When the Eagles struggle, they're still either right in it or turning around quickly. Same as the Bills, same as the Chiefs. 49ers to an extent, but again, I still have my questions on Jimmy G. So all I'm saying is this, man. The Eagles look different, and it kind of feels like they separated themselves from the pack. They put themselves in that Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills tier, and I think that those three, and it's the rest. Now, I'm not saying that teams like the Ravens or teams like, I don't know, teams like the Ravens, teams like the 49ers, teams like the Titans, I'm not saying they're not good, but what I'm saying is there's those three, and then there's the rest. Oh, man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips, and don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast, new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.